All right, I got something really special planned for you today. How to make $300 per day at any age. And no fancy intro on this video. To be honest, I'm getting ready to head out on a little weekend getaway. And I forgot that Sunday I need to have a video releasing. So, what we're going to do is we're going to try to get through this video with one single take. No fancy editing, none of that stuff. So, if you're excited to see this method, do me a favor, smash the like button for me. And if you're new here and you've never been to the channel before, what is up? I am Paul James. This is the place where we talk about business, we do step-by-step tutorials, and we just talk about making money. So if you're into any of those things, what I'd like you to do is drop below the video, hit the subscribe button, and if you comment on the video afterwards saying I've subscribed, I'll go back through, I will read your comment, and I will reply to it welcoming you to the channel because I'm so excited that you're here with us today. All right, so we're gonna hop on the computer again. This video is kind of lower quality than most of my content, obviously, but I just need to get this out to you because this is a really killer method, and I know that you're gonna really enjoy it. So this method starts on CraigsList, and by the way, this works in any country. So even if you're not in the United States, you could still target United States-based businesses using CraigsList, or you could find another classified site and basically do the same thing. Now, you can find your Craigslist by basically typing in thecity.craigslist.org, or when you go on Craigslist, you can like drop down on the right side here, and you can actually click like all US cities, all US states, Canada, CL worldwide. So like basically you could see what they have to offer, which is good. So if you're not really sure where to target. And again, you could do this like anywhere. Like right now I'm just targeting Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but I could easily go and target, any other city that I wanted. Like I could go and target Chicago or Dallas. But basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking for people who need some design work done. And we're going to be leveraging a method called the pay it forward technique. And this is a technique, my friend John calls it the pay it forward technique, because what you're basically doing is you're going to offer some upfront value, some upfront advice in exchange to build a relationship. Now, the idea here is that if you try to sell someone without building a relationship, they just really aren't going to respond well to that. However, if you already have established a relationship with them, they're going to respond a lot better to being sold to because they're going to feel like they're buying from a friend. So that's the whole idea of this pay it forward method. I'm going to kind of break down a way to leverage the method to actually get high paying clients, or decent paying clients. I would say this is kind of like a mid-range paying client, around $300. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into Craigslist and we're going to type in designer needed or something like that. And basically what we're looking for is we're looking for someone who needs graphic designer. Now, we can go through and we can look through this just as it is and start finding people. However, if we want, we can even filter this down a little bit more. So the way we could filter it down more is by only looking under services and looking under, services might be good enough, but you could even filter even more by going under computer services, or creative services might be even better. But let's just look. So you're going to see people who are going to be advertising their graphic design services. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for people who are looking for designs. So let's just keep looking until we find one. Okay, so one thing quickly, I realized I was under the wrong service. You actually want to make sure you select the gigs one. I was actually under services. So you want to be under gigs and then creative gigs. And one other thing that you can do is you can include nearby areas, which will also like make your search even bigger. But I found one right here. Graphic designer needed for cute designs. So what you can actually do here is you're going to reach out to them with a template. And basically what you're going to tell them is you're going to say, although I'd love to do this design for you, I feel you'd be a lot more satisfied by using a contest site like designcrowd.com. Okay, now let me explain why we're doing this. So what we're doing is we're not trying to get them as a graphic design client. The idea here is if they need a graphic design, if they need a logo, they're also probably going to need a website. It means that they're a new business starting off. And what we're going to do is we're going to pay it forward and give them a really good service to get a logo designed. And with that goodwill that we build, we're going to stand apart from the competition. We're going to build up trust, and we're going to use that trust and goodwill that we've built up to actually sell them on a website design. Now, if you're thinking, I don't know how to design websites, I've got a free tutorial that you can go through. It's a free training series, and it's basically 3 videos. So it's not going to take you long to go through to learn this. And setting this up is like almost as easy as typing in like Microsoft Word. So I'll leave the link to this in the description below this video, and you can go check out this free mini series. But trust me, guys, it's really not that hard to set up a website, and to make $300 to be able to do it is pretty killer. So the reason, we'll go on to the second line here. The reason why is because a graphic designer will normally get you just 1 or 2 choices of a design to choose from, whereas a contest site will end up giving you 100 or more choices usually. This is true. I recently ran a contest on designcrowd.com for a new company of mine, and I got 177 designs back. So you could see here it was pretty insane. And again, by paying it forward and giving them like this little insight, this little secret, they're going to be so thrilled with you and so happy that, you know, you shared this with them and you got nothing out of it other than just giving them good information, that they're going to remember that. And you paid it forward, right? So you kind of did a little bit of work ahead of time, paid it forward, and you really didn't have to do any work. Someone else is going to be designing the logo. You just basically gave them a little secret. They're going to remember that. So we go on to say that's pretty hard for a single graphic designer like myself to even compete with. Anyway, I just wanted to pay it forward, help you out up front, and hopefully you'll keep me in mind for any future projects. This is my way of standing out from my competitors. So you're handling any objections with this line right here, because they're going to be like, well, why are you telling me this? Like, are you with the company or something? No, you're just going to say, this is my way of standing out from the competitors, and perhaps I could give you a hand with your website. That's the line right there. So hopefully what they're going to do is they're going to read this message, and it's a numbers game. I recommend that you integrate a follow-up campaign with this, because it's been proven that 80% of the time it takes at least 5 follow-up attempts to get someone to respond back. So I recommend that you definitely integrate that. But what's going to happen is one of these people that you email, they're gonna look at this. They're gonna go look at the contest site, because they're never gonna have heard of it before. It's something that not a lot of people know about, especially small business owners. They're gonna be like, wow, okay, I'm so happy that Paul told me about this. And then they're gonna be like, yeah, we do need a website, and to thank him for doing that, I want to hire him. And they'll usually reach out and ask you how much it costs. And at this point, I looked up, just to give you kind of a reference, the average price to get a website made. The average price to get a website made, it says expect to pay between $300 to $1,000 for a template. So basically what I teach you how to do is a template. So that's why it's so easy. So if you follow my free training series, that's basically what I teach you how to do. So you can expect $300 to $1,000 to charge a client for that. That's why I put $300 in the title of this video. I wanted to keep on the low end, but I mean, honestly, it could be upwards of $1,000. And for custom design, it goes all the way up to $5,000 to $10,000. But again, we're focused on keeping things very simple here, guys. Like I said, this works at any age, which is why I kept it really simple and straightforward to the point. But that is it, guys. And you could collect this money however you want. Have them write you a check and mail it to you if you want. Have them give you cash if they're in your local area. Have them send you Bitcoin if you want. I don't care. You can do it however you want. PayPal is easy. FreshBooks is a really easy way. That's freshbooks.com. You can send invoices. Zoho invoice, ZOHO, another free service. Very, very easy way to get started. And, you know, if you're younger and you're trying to get started doing this, you may have to have a parent help you out with collecting the money. But worry about that when you get to that point, right? That would be a really good way to like kind of prove your point to your parents if you're trying to like actually get the client to agree to have you design it and to pay you. And when the client is wanting to pay you, I mean, the proof is in the pudding, guys. You go to your parents, say, hey, I got a client that wants to pay me here, and I'm going to follow this and do this website design for them, and they're willing to pay me $300. Will you help me collect the money? That's going to be a really easy way to do that. So anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. You know, go ahead and pause it so that you can write down this template. Feel free to change it up and kind of put it in your own words. But remember to integrate 5 follow-up attempts with it, because that's going to really help. And again, you know, you're kind of giving away a little secret with designcrowd.com, but you're paying it forward, and they're going to remember that, and then you're going to try and get the web design deal. That's what's going to happen. So anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and have the notifications turned on so that you get notified of every new video when I release it. But until next time, we'll see you in the next video, guys. I am Paul James. Peace out.